And I have a real gripe about people saying that whining is culture.
There's nothing wrong with, as I say, embracing your sexuality,
Yeah.
your empowerment. There's nothing wrong with that. But then on the other side, would you be comfortable with your school teacher seeing you dressed that way?
So I had an experience. Well, I had an experience. So I was taking my son's 11. I've taken him every year. When he was younger, we used to just in his pushchair. We used to go down Harrow Road, and there was a little park that he used to just chill in. You could hear the music and whatnot. As he got older, I took him into main carnival, into the zone.
Yeah.
But we bucked up on 2 drunks. One I'm looking at, the other one's overseas, and they tried to offer him some rum, but we won't get into that today. He, at one point, so we were stood against the wall. Our back was against the
really?
our back was his back was against the wall. He stood in front of me, and and we're watching. And you know what? I'm desensitized to it. I'm just thinking there's a man whining on her bum, blah 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 blah. And he said to me, "Why is that man jumping on her bum?" He was about 8 at the time, and I struggled to answer the question. Carnival is supposed to be. You got a kids' day. And then you've got an adult's day, but regardless, there'll be kids.
It gets so blurred now,
Which
innit?
day did you take your son?
My son was on the kids' day, which is the Sunday. And but you know what it was? It wasn't people that were in a band. It was just people doing the 21-year-old.
Right, okay.
What, you know what I mean? It's not that I won't take him back. I think he needs to understand that. But where my thing comes in, when I explained to people that I wasn't overly happy with it, they said it's culture. And I have a real gripe about people saying that whining is culture. Wow. What's your thoughts on that?
Why do you think whining is not culture?
Why is it culture?
It's a type of dance.
It's a type of, but why is it culture?
Because
Caribbean culture,
it's
just like
expressive.
salsa is a Spanish culture.
So
tango is
I think
another culture.
Tango and salsa are deemed as expression through dance, which is put into patterns of dance. So you can have a 3-minute,
and one of them is very close.
You can have a 3-minute salsa dance, which will be a pattern, almost like ballet. You could substitute the music for opera potentially.
Would you disagree that one of them is close?
And I didn't say it wasn't. In like ballroom dancing, salsa could be akin to ballroom dancing. A girl bent over and a man whining on her isn't that.
Why not?
Wait,
Well, it's not.
Wait. It's not a why or why not. I'm gonna help you out. As soon as you step outside of the original art to where it becomes vulgar,
right? Okay.
I'm not gonna justify it.
And I agree with that. And I agree with that.
So if you said a woman is bent over like a man is having sex with her,
right,
or she's having sex with a man, this is not dance.
Right, fine.